You've been home for so long, 7 months. I understand the frustration. You're tired, you're angry, you have no passion for the course you're studying anymore. You're not even interested in the old school thing. Sis, I get you. This video is to give you some tips that will help you scale through so that you don't fail. This isn't necessarily to make you the best flying student, which seems like bad advice because it's always good to put your best foot forward, but this is life and this is the reality of life. First thing I would like to talk about is some mindset shifts that you have to have as you are going back into the school year. And mindset is very important and is what will be the foundation for the success you want to achieve with whatever you are doing. So the first mindset shift that you need to have is you need to understand that you will never regret any good work you have done. If you work so hard for something and you do so well in it, later in life you're not going to regret like, oh, why did I put so much effort in that? No, you're not going to be like, oh, I should have not put in so much effort. That rarely happens. So when it comes to school, when you graduate with a first class or 2-1, you're not going to look back and say, oh, I should have relaxed, I should have partied more, so I'll come out to the third class. That never happens. But when you come out with the third class, you're like, oh, I should have even put in a little more effort. If I had put in more effort, maybe I would have come out with a 2-2 or 2-1. You're always going to regret things that you don't do well. Even if you might feel like I'm not going to use this certificate, even if you don't use it. Always try to do good things. Try to put the best that you can of yourself into whatever you're doing. The second mindset shift is that your mind suggests, not orders. There are a lot of things your mind will tell you, and you should understand that it's a suggestion. There are a lot of times your mind will tell you, let me not study, let me not go to class, let me do this instead, let me go for this party instead, let me scroll through my phone instead. You need to understand that it's a suggestion and you don't need to do everything your mind tells you. It's a suggestion and not an order. Now you need to sit with yourself and think, should I really do this? What are the benefits of doing this? Disadvantages of doing this? Don't take everything that comes to your mind. The third mindset shift is that life is a challenge. Life is going to be a continuous challenge. It's always going to be you deciding, should I do this or should I give up? Should I do this or I should not do this? And that's the same thing you are going through now. I'm not more interested in this. Should I keep on going? Should I drop out? Should I just be lackadaisical and fail? Even after school, when all this is behind you, there are going to be new set of challenges ahead of you. You need to start building that discipline. Once you're able to put a little bit more effort to excel well in school, when you are done with school, that discipline is going to follow you and it's going to be easy for you to apply that to other things that you're passionate with in life. The next mindset shift is that you should show up and let the world decide. Are you going to show up at your best? Probably not. But do what you have within your power, show up and let the world decide the rest. So now to the physical things you can do. The first thing is that you need to attend lectures. I know you don't want to hear this, but you need to attend lectures and you need to pay attention. Try as much as possible to keep your phone aside. Stop talking to other people because even if you don't read, if you're able to grasp the information that is being passed in class, if you're able to understand the topic, it will go a long way. It's important to also take key things down, take key notes down so that you can revise later. Even if you don't revise later, if you're able to understand the topic and understand everything the lecturer is saying in class, if you see the questions on that thing in exam or in test, it's easy for you to follow through because you understood it from when it was taught. Instead of going to class, you are absent-minded, you don't even know what was taught in class. When you start to read, if you read, when you start to read, it's like you're reading another language, you don't really understand it. So, but even if you don't read, if you pay attention and you understand from the class, that's already an added benefit. So the next tip is to take assignments seriously. Assignment is an option for you to gain as much points as possible. Assignment is not like a test or exam where you need to do it then under pressure. For assignments, you have the option, you can Google it, you can seek for help. Try to do your assignments on time and take your assignments seriously because this helps you to get points. If you can do well in all your assignments, it reduces the load that your exam or your test has to carry because we have scored a lot of good points in your assignments. So the next tip is to be productive even though you are no longer interested in school. I guess if you are no longer interested in school, that's fine, but what are you interested in? This is a time to start going after things you're interested in, but do it in a way it won't affect the school, so at least you come out with good grades. But also start doing things you're passionate about. Don't be just miserable in school, like, oh, I'm not interested in school anymore. That means I'm going to be miserable, I'm not going to do it. No. Start going after things you're interested in, start learning about things you're interested in so that it will add a little bit of fun in your school experience. So it's not just going to be you frustrated in school, just try to go after things you love so that you can be productive. But do it in a way you can still do every other thing that will help you to at least come out with a good grade in school. You already know you're not a good student, you're not putting in as much effort as you need to pass with good grades. So once you've already started what you're passionate with in school, it gives you an edge already because you already know things about what you're passionate about and you're already going into it. Not that you don't pay attention in school, you say you're not passionate about school, but you're not doing any of that thing. So when you finish school, when you come out, you're starting from ground zero because you didn't get good grades in school, so you know you cannot go after that. But you also don't have any other thing to fall back on. So always make sure you have something you're working on. Next tip is to schedule your motivation. Don't wait till you're motivated to do anything. Set your time, plan your day. By this time I'm going to do this time I'm going to do this. Don't wait and say when I'm motivated I'll do this. You need to manage your time well, and that's actually what I'm talking about in the next video. You need to schedule your time so that you can still be as productive as possible. The next tip is to try and shut out distractions as much as possible. Your phone, movies, going out, partying, try and shun it as much as possible. And that's why it's important to go after other things you're passionate about. Don't say, because I'm not more passionate about school, I'm just going to spend my time doing things that don't make sense. You know, you're going to waste the whole time in school doing things that have no value and will not help you go after your passion, your side hustle, or go after the studies that you're in school for. So my next video is going to be on how to plan your time productively as a student so that to ensure you are able to achieve more things, even if it has to do with your passion, your side as well, things that don't even have to do with school at all. It's going to show you how to bring a balance to all these things. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe so that you get a notification when that video is up. If you're watching this video late and it's already up, check it out here. In the meantime, check out this video where I share how you can make money in school as a student. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.